Yo, 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 what's up, Bulls Nation, Bulls family? I already know we back with another one, man. It's the Bully Sports Show. Y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Today we here to talk about a bunch of updates that's going on in the Windy City. We added two top assistant coaches and Wes Unseld Jr. and Dan Craig from two pretty much consistent organizations in the LA Clippers. Um, and Wes Unseld from Washington. But before that he was with Denver, so a lot of potential there. And then we're gonna talk about some of the draft prospects that we think can come out here and be value to the Bulls. Maybe touch on a little bit of Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. But before we get into all of that, man, let me ask my boy, my co-host Q, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing okay, man. Season over. I'm like every good Bulls fan right now, chilling, waiting for the draft, bro. What our one pick finna do, we don't got one next year, so we gotta make it count.
I mean, we got one, but it's top 10 protected. So, I mean, shit, we keep it as long as a lottery team and we don't go past 10.
But we keeping DeMar DeRozan, so
So basically, we going back to 11. That's what you said.
yeah, yeah. I will hope so. I'll be disappointed y'all signing DeMar talking about we still gonna be a lottery team. Like, nah, bro, we might as well tank for galore. Like, get the best. Like next year, the draft everybody care about.
Yeah, yeah, it's talent in that draft, man. You got Cooper Flag coming number one up out of there, man. Any team he go to,
Hey,
they gonna
how,
be
how you
set.
how you feel about the reports saying the best player in this draft gonna be Tobias Harris?
Man, this again, I think with this draft, it's not anybody that's screaming star to me, but I think you can find a lot of good role players in this draft, man. And Tobias, I think he was drafted like 19th. So for the number one pick to be compared to a 19th pick, that's terrible, bro. That's terrible. Man, too much to look forward to. But I do see some decent role players in here, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I think this is a solid draft. It give me like the Victor Oladipo draft, like Carter Williams and all of that year. Like it was some decent people and not no stars, but like I think Clay was in like that draft or something. So that's what I think.
Things that we could work up in there. But before we get into the draft, man, the assistant coaches and what Wes Unseld Jr. and Dan Craig. Wes Unseld, like I said, coming from the Washington Wizards, was a head coach. They said they wanted to hire somebody with head coaching experience. And he's an AK guy because he was with AK in Denver, and he was actually under consideration to be our head coach. How you feel about Wes Unseld, Kim?
Oh man,
Yeah, you was on mute. What you say?
I would say it's just nice to get some experience and just like I guess I kind of like the job he did in Washington. It wasn't like we expected much out of him. I don't think anyone would have won more or less with that roster. You see, they don't look any better. But as we was talking about off there, he had Kyle Kuzma hooping. I feel like that was probably some of the best years of Kyle Kuzma we ever seen. People claim that was probably the last year of prime Russell Westbrook, best year of Bradley Beal. I think he won scoring leader with West Oswell. So I think it's a nice addition, bro. Just at least someone who got some experience, even in case Billy really get up out of here, we got someone who can step up to the man.
Yeah, definitely help on that offensive end. Which you pretty much alluding to. I think that's what Billy struggled the most. And Wes Unseld, he did run a productive offense. You go look at some of his plays. It was a lot of creativity in that Washington offense while he was running that helm over there. Um, I like the fact that again he's coming from Mike Malone coaching staff. Now he wasn't part of that championship year on that staff, but he was in that same AK, mode to where, he was part of the establishment of that championship core. So he was part of that vision, right? So now we got two guys coming from that, and hopefully they can kind of work together. Also with Dan Craig coming from the Clippers, and he was with Miami Heat before that, right? These are all winning organizations, as well as Billy Donovan from OKC, right? So I think we have a lot of potential, man. We gotta start nailing on all other aspects of the basketball. So scouting, right? I think with different set of eyes in this locker room, that's gonna change some things. But I think it all started with roster adjustment, man. So it's a lot of things, but I like to start that we get into in the off season, man. Um,
Yeah, I just at least we making moves. And it looks like it's a net positive, you know. So it just I'm just glad to see we doing something. We not just sitting around.
yeah, we ain't sitting on our ass, man. Dan Craig too, man. Coming from that Heat mode, LA Clippers. Again, video guy, scout. Both him and Wes Unseld got like scouting in their background. So you know, like you said, man, we doing something. Seems positive. Now let's try to go get some, execution, some results up out of this. Um, Now let's kind of transition. We got the new coach. We got the coaching staff pretty much on lock as far as the top assistants in the front of the bench, right? We go into this off season. Draft night come. What should the Chicago Bulls priority be on draft night? You keeping
Size.
that pick, trading that pick,
You gotta keep it. Gotta keep
keep
it
it.
for right now.
Okay.
Um, Definitely keep it because I don't really know who's worth going to go get. You know, there's reports got Paul George may come on the Bucks. You know, we got KD. I don't think KD's really leaving though. So is it you got some options probably out there. It just depends on what the front office want to do. Doubt I doubt any major move happens. So I'll probably say they'll keep the pick. And that'll probably be one of the first steps we do in trying to go younger.
Yeah, yeah. Bringing
You
some
gotta love it.
young blood up in here.
You gotta love a good lottery pick, you know?
Yeah. Can you see them trading back in, trying to get another pick? Like another first round, maybe a second round? Because we only got one pick in this draft.
Um, well, they did draft last year, get Julian Phillips, and I ain't see that coming at all. So I wouldn't take it off the table.
Yeah. You think
Like,
is there any possibility maybe Caruso get moved on draft night?
nah,
Nah.
nah. I don't think Cruz will get moved until Zach Levine get moved.
So
Unless they get moved together on draft night.
it's a possibility. Now it was a trade that was kind of proposed out there. Basically, it was the Rockets trade. I believe it was Jason Tate and the third pick, and we give up Caruso and the 11 pick for us to move up into that top three. Would you do that?
Hell yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
You say for a top three pick, why not?
I know. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
because
it.
I'm
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
now because I think, like you said, this a weak draft. So I think it's a possibility, man, that you can kind of move up. I think it's gonna be a lot of flexibility, especially with teams like the Rockets, Detroit, Spurs. They got 4 and 8. I'm pretty sure they want to keep 4. But maybe that eighth pick, right? So I think it could be a lot of flexibility coming in on draft night, with no projected superstar right now. Um, I think it's possible, man. I think it's possible. But would you explore moving up, moving down, or you just fuck it? Like you good where we at? You think we just need to
No,
add
I'll
another young
definitely
guy?
explore moving up. Like anything, like I'll see anything as an option. I'll see what's the best player I could get for the pick, just in case. Like I said, there's a Paul George out there. What if I could get something? I can get something going in our favor for that. I might got to take a look at that. Um, when if I got the option to go to three, there's some guys out there that if we work with them right, they may end up being some stars. Again, I mentioned the 2013 draft. Like that's the draft with Giannis. So you never know.
Yeah, yeah. Giannis
You
went
just gotta
15. Shit. So
exactly. I feel like that's this draft. Like Mike Wilbon said it on ESPN. This is probably the most important draft that AK's Mark Evans career.
yeah, yeah. That's why scouting, that shit gonna play a big part, man.
Like
Uh,
they gotta hit. Like it can't be a dud in any fashion, bro. Gotta be and some ready to play now, and he has to develop.
oh hell, he has to be able to play now. That's the thing. I don't think they could take another project. They dealing with too many projects, right? And when they did draft some of them, like what was the backup big that we had, the second rounder?
Miritich,
No, 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 no. The most
not
recent one.
Miritich. Yeah,
He
I'm
stayed
tripping.
in the G League the whole damn time. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah, I already
played the
know what
damn
you're talking
NBA.
about. Big Buddy, yeah. You
Yeah,
mean
see,
never
we don't
seen him
even
touch the
know his
court.
damn name.
We
like,
forgot.
like Dalen
It began,
Terry.
I know his last name began with an L.
Yeah, yeah, I can't think his fucking name though, man. And there's no disrespect to you, bro. I appreciate anybody who had that Bulls
If
jersey,
you look
but
at our
yeah,
old videos, we had it right back there.
yeah, facts. Fact. I know exactly what he looked like though. That's what's so funny, man. But I can't think of his name. Um, but again, you got Dalen Terry. Patrick Williams is still basically damn a project, right? Um, Kobe
Julian
White,
Phillips.
Io, like you know what I'm saying?
I don't even count Kobe White as theirs, but definitely Iowa project too. Like all they haven't drafted one person that's like solid at one thing. That's not like yeah, I don't think
Consistent.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't think they
consistent.
drafted a single player that's like
Sonogo, Julian Phillips, like these still all project players, man. What I do like though, in the article KC wrote when he was talking about the new top assistants that we added, he did say AK was looking at shaking up that player development staff. Right, he already took out Tanaka, the head trainer, right? Um, or the guy over health and medicine. They have to bring somebody new on that front, and he looking to change up that player development staff. I think AK is I don't know, man. Man, I think he moving kind of like I ain't gonna say his job on the line, but I feel like a sense of urgency with him right now. Are you getting that
yeah.
bad?
I mean, yeah, I mean, he ain't doing anything for 2, 3 years.
So he got to, huh?
Like, like you kept like it's like a business model. You kept the company the same. You got net positives. Like nothing good happened for y'all. You can't just run it back. Like at a certain point, you got to be like, nah, it ain't the guys that's in the store anymore. It got to be someone else. So yeah, you got to look at all that. Look at all the coaching. Look at the scouting. Look at the player development. I know he got to wonder why his one top 5 pick is a fringe NBA player to some people. Again, if he wasn't 6'7", 2 something pounds, a lot of people wouldn't even have him in the league.
Yeah, but I mean, I ain't gonna say Pat. We damn sure know he's not a star, but he a role player, man. He can be a
A lot of
solid
people,
starter or a six man.
a lot of people question how many minutes he deserved on the court.
I
You want
think
to get, you want to
what
give
they
him
issue
30.
is motor. I think they don't. What I like from Julian Phillips that I don't see within Patrick Williams and Dalen Terry, it seems like Julian Phillips is no nonsense. It seems like he has that motor and he has that drive to want to be better, right? Io has that, right? They're drafting the guy, from Illinois, got that chip on his shoulder, right? I think with Dalen Terry and Patrick Williams, it's confident, like they struggle with confidence. More so Patrick Williams than fucking Dalen Terry.
I'm about to say I don't think Dalen struggle with confidence at all.
Yeah, but still, I think he compensates. Dalen Terry compensates for shit he lack at, right? So, he plays with effort, but the ability to transcend his game to the next level, I don't see that level of confidence. Like, I'm not sure how hard he's training. I'm not sure, how like how much he really want to be better. Like, like you got certain guys who take that second, third year leap. We haven't had a young player do that, right? Our young players are taking leaps year 5, year 6, and half of the time that's not even in the Bulls uniform, right? Like when are we gonna see that leap on a rookie scale contract? I don't think we've seen that yet from none of our
Nah,
young guys. So
nah. Yeah, like IO technically was year 3, but what was it year? Is this year 3? Yeah,
yeah,
IO
you could be
technically,
IO
but
early. Yeah.
yeah, but they weren't even on the rookie contract anymore. Like he was because he was a second round pick. So
Yeah. Yeah.
That's to
But his
say. That's
contract is still though. I like how they did
yeah.
that.
Hey, he hoop.
Yeah, I hungry, man. All right. Now let's go ahead and transition to some of these players that we possibly could draft on draft night, right? Let's give out maybe 3 prospects. I'm gonna start off first. Y'all, this is a disclaimer. Before I get into any of my names, I just want to let y'all know I'm not looking for anybody who's under 6'9". Like I'm looking for 6'9" and above, preferably forwards who can stretch the floor or stretch four, who can possibly be a tweener, play small ball five with actually size, not like Javonte Green and Derrick Jones. Shout out to that boy DJ.
And that boy hooping for the Mavs.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy what happened when you make the backup center at 6'4".
Hell yeah. I mean, shit. He on the wing right now. He just dropped 22 in the elimination
Now I'm
game.
saying it's
KJ
crazy
out
what you can
there
do when you're
hooping.
not the backup center. It's like,
Oh
man,
yeah. When you're not playing that Billy Donovan 5, huh?
yeah, man, it's amazing. Now you're out there getting a dub in New York,
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah, he doing his thing, man. Um, but yeah. So first on my draft board, who I got, if the number 11 pick and they put me on the clock, um, I don't even, this is gonna be hard. I ain't even gonna put it in order. But like I said, first I'm gonna go with somebody who I believe can really come in here, stretch the floor, be a big guy, got some G League experience, coming in at 6'11", Tyler Smith. Now Tyler Smith averaging 13.7 in the G League, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.3 assists, right? To 1.2 turnovers. So he's not really a playmaking forward, but what he can do is stretch the floor, right? He can knock down the three, shooting at 36% on 4 attempts, right? So pretty decent value. And pretty much league average at shooting a 3-point ball. And again, this 6'11", and this is a four, right? This is giving me like Bobby Portis type mode, Bobby Portis type vibes. That's what I like out of Tyler Smith. Um, you know anything about Tyler Smith, Q?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about bro.
Yeah, he all right, man. He pretty much he pretty decent, man. Like I said, kind of like Bobby Portis vibes. All right, but who you will go with?
Uh, I guess I'll probably go with probably the big man from Duke. He looked like he got a little NBA ready jump shot, got some size.
Filipowski.
Yeah, I think about 7 feet tall. You know, I want to see you gotta see him how he look in a workout, see how he move. But I think at the very least, like he could be a Laurie, or even still, he might end up developing to another prime Vooch. Like I just know people from the Duke programs tend to be a little bit ready more now. And bro looks solid to me. Like got a little midi, got a little jump shot. He had all phases of the game offensively from what I've seen.
Yeah, I like Filipowski, man. I think he a little soft. That's my only issue, man. Um,
Can't deny that.
he not a
Some of the
shot
people like that.
blocker, but he got the size, right? 7 foot, like you said, Larry Mark, and then he got that. He's a tweener, but not a five. Really like a four. Can possibly play a little bit of five. I think his floor would be like a Kelly Olynyk, right? So that'll be somebody who I think you can draft right away, and he can make some level of impact. Probably won't be great, but still can get out there and have some potential and possibly be a starter for that next Bulls team that you're looking at building after the DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, however that saga play, and Nikola Vucevic. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my second person here, man. Um, it's a guy from he from France, right? Just like you said, this kind of like that Giannis draft. So we got a 6'9" forward, to James Salon. I may butcher that, but I believe that's that kid name. He's 6'9", big forward, from France, right? Can kind of stretch the floor, right? Putting up 7 attempts from three out there, only shooting it at a 32%, 33% clip. He do struggle with field goal percentage, which will be my biggest concern. He's shooting it at 37%, but again, he playing with grown men in a grown man league. He's aggressive. He give me like Daya Giannis vibes, right? Like he play hard, just yeah, like really raw, but you see the potential there. And it was some article out there linking him to the Chicago Bulls saying that AK was out there scouting him. So I think that could be a possibility, man. Again, 6'9", nice forward position. I think if he come in, the number one thing he'll give you on day one is effort. I do think he struggled with field goal percentage, but like I said, I think this will be a project. If you can really develop this guy, to me, he has star potential, but he needs to be in the right program to be developed.
I'm about to say,
Um,
do we got time to develop guys?
Shit, it should have been that time, but we gonna see what they do in the off season.
All right, so one guy I do got this one G League guy, Ryan Holland. Believe he's 6'8". I know that ain't what you're trying to hear, but he is 6'8". But in my eyes, that's an upgrade over everybody on the roster who's not Vooch or Andre Drummond. So I'll still take that. But bro, pretty athletic. Um, he kind of give me more of like a vibe of like Jimmy Butler at Marquette. Like that's how I was looking at him.
He he
Uh,
he more offensive, like gifted. Like I see the effort though. I know what you're talking about, like the hard nose.
yeah.
Yeah, like I get them vibes.
Like, he give me
Definitely.
the Jimmy. I don't know. He give me the Jimmy Butler vibe. He might be better, but that's just the first person I see just like watching him. I'm like, okay, like shit he was doing just reminded me, bro.
Yeah. He just not high IQ. That's the only thing that I kind of like. The potential is off the charts, but it's just like the IQ's not all the way there.
Maybe
He-
I feel like he's gonna be a better shooter. I feel like he's gonna be an average shooter. So that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm hoping on. I think by like year two, year three, he just become like an average shooter.
Yeah, he got potential though. I think
Yeah, but
he
more
could
so, I was
definitely.
looking for like I guess I kind of see like in a way kind of how they got led to Pat Williams. So like, okay, he got a lot of mechanics right. He got the size, he got the body, he can guard
He more
multiple positions.
aggressive. He
Yeah,
he'd be better than Pat. I think he'd be better than Pat, but I don't know. The thing is, he that's a risky pick, but I think all the tools and all the potential there though. Like if you drive Ron Holland, I wouldn't say that was a bad pick. He played defense, very
I think
skilled,
I think he
talented.
more NBA ready than Dalen Terry, even on deep
Oh,
like
100%,
even on
100
defense. Like he more ready than Julian Phillips on deep. Like that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, who's a guy I really feel like if the Bulls got to be in an IO situation and throw him out there, can he be okay?
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel you on that. Yeah, he'd definitely be better than most of the young talent we got on this roster right now. Right. That's why I say, long as you can develop that, like that could be somebody potentially you can, he got star potential. He got star potential. I like him. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna slide into my third one, man. I got uh Khalil Ware, man. Khalil Ware. This 7 foot big, 210 pounds, shot blocker, average 16 points and 10 rebounds and 2 assists. He can stretch the floor, shooting 46% from the field.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait, where you say you from?
Khalil, where he played his first year, he was in Oregon, and then he got transferred to Indiana. Second
Okay.
year, yeah, so he's shooting at 42% from the 3 point line on 1.3 attempts. It ain't high value, but when he put him up, he can knock him down. Right.
Yeah.
Shoot about 5 free throws a game. Only at 63%. But he got a nice back to the basket turnaround game, and he's athletic and he's 7 foot. He give me like Mal Turner vibe, right? So, this is another stretch big that you can pick and pop. Get him out there. He can play defense on day one, right? Can move his feet. The only concern with this guy is motor, right? His freshman
Uh,
year, he went in at Oregon and he was struggling. Like struggling on the effort end, right? Like, it was multiple scouts and stuff like that watching him, and they dissecting like footage, and he was just basically soft, man. Soft. The next year at Indiana improved mightily. Which I like to see. He was able to progress. But still, once you had that stench, man, it's kind of hard to, get that off. Like you need to see like maybe 3 to 4 years, you actually being consistent on that level and wanting to play, right? If somebody got to question your effort, right, then maybe you ain't in the right program. We a blue collar city, so that would be my only concern with Khalil Ware. But again, he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. He was like one of the big names who was supposed to be drafted at the top of the draft. Right now, they got him projected to be like 17, right? So it may be a reach to grab him at 11. You probably could trade back and still get him, but I think the potential there, man. And like I said, I'm looking 6'9" and above.
I want to say, yeah. I mean, if he a big body, bro, he can knock it down. Who you got his comp as?
Miles Turner. If I get him,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
starting him day one. Like I want him to be the starter, right? Like,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
yeah, I'm throwing him out there because he can block shots, he can move his feet, and he can stretch the floor, right? So to me, there's no reason to. I don't know. We need to replace Vooch, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. So, I'm trading Vooch. I'm getting rid of Vooch. I don't want to see Vooch in another year, right? If I do see him off the bench, I don't want to see him as no starter, man. Like I'm done with that.
So for me, my last person, I'm gonna keep it simple with the guy with the simple game. Um, I know we talked about I don't know bro name Montis or
Matas Buzelis.
yeah, but you said he might not make it. So I
Yeah, he
went with
ain't
another
making it to
guy.
11, bro.
I went with another guy. So I was looking at Donovan Clingan solely to replace Andre Drummond.
Ooh, man, no, Donovan Clingan. If we could get Donovan Clingan,
Now it's
that's
weird. It's a lot of mock drafts that don't got him going until after 10.
no, hell no. If we get fucking Donovan Clingan, it's a wrap, bro. He
Now
going
it's a
top 3
lot of
right now. It was an article that dropped yesterday that said he's not passing 3. So he's
okay.
going top 3.
Okay, I would say I ain't seen him at 12. I ain't seen him at 15. I ain't seen him at 7. That's the highest I seen him when I looked it up yesterday.
No, that's Rudy Gobert, like,
Oh,
protege
that's his
stuff.
okay,
His comp.
okay.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Yeah, he going top 3 for sure. But if we get Donovan Clingan, I don't give a
So
fuck about a Vooch, a Drummond, none of that. None of that.
all right, so you got so you got hold on, I'm gonna pull up the latest mock real quick. Let's see what they got real quick for us.
He possibly could go number 1, I ain't gonna lie.
What about the center from France?
Alex Starr or Sar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he possibility too, but again, there's no clear-cut superstar, so
Okay, yeah.
anybody
So
can go number 1.
anybody can go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's probably the problem.
What she want. Living life.